What's up guys, Anklespankin here, and today we are playing as Kog'maw AD Carry for our AD Carry Friday video. And this will be just a normal team builder game. Looking like we had, let's see, we had me and another diamond along with some golds and one silver, I think. So just a bunch of random people. My MMR is seeming just to stabilize a little bit after I've been playing with a bunch of just randoms and some of my lower elo friends. But hopefully it's still high enough to produce what's that word? Edutaining videos, you know, educational but entertaining. So edutaining videos. But as far as I know, guys, I've had 2 games of Kog'maw under my belt so far as practice. Looking like the Yasuo already gonna need to flash. Whoa! It looks like we got Cassiopeia in that bush, and Thresh is right here. And there's the Callista. Let's go ahead and drop our W just to get some damage off. Because W has no cost, so it doesn't really matter. Thresh and I aren't really going to do anything, because I doubt he's going to want to do these golems. Or these krugs, I should say. But today, we will be actually playing, you know, as you can obviously see, Kog'Maw. But a little insight on this champion for me. I may or may not have the best advice on him, just a forewarning right now, because Kog'Maw is pretty much the absolute opposite of my playstyle for champions, as far as normal champions I like to play go. If you guys know, most of the champions I love playing end up being the all-in champions, the right in your face, like Fizz, Fizz, Kassadin, that's the one with a K. Yasuo, I like playing AD carries that are really aggressive, like Lucian, Graves, Draven, people like that. So naturally, Kog'Maw doesn't really fit my style, because in order to properly play Kog'Maw, I thought he was going to get that first minion. But in order to properly play Kog'Maw, you really need to... Okay, so he is doing it. But you have to stay, like, way in the back, you know? You have to sit there and focus yourself on farming and staying in the back. Whoops, that was the wrong target. But when you do that, as the game I just played as Kog'Maw actually showed even, the game actually was 1-17 at one point, and at that point I was 1-1 myself as far as the team score went, and we actually ended up winning that game. I'm not going to sit here and try and sound cocky about it, but it truly was mainly because I carried so hard. And that game alone, it truly showed through with how much Kog'Maw can actually carry. I always underestimated it, but I guess I should try and give it more credit, because it was honestly ridiculous how much damage I was doing, how hard I was able to carry as I hit late game. It was great. But it's looking like, oh, I was trying to let Thresh get that for us, but the tower got it instead. So he'll just have to get one of those range for me. And we need to get off of under this tower, because at this moment when I don't have much AD, it's going to be a little difficult to see us under the tower properly. But it looks like these boys did hit level 3, so I'm just going to try and trade with their blow. Not necessarily blow. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and flash right here. Because I think it would be a very bad idea for me not to do that. I got hit by the hook, and that was obviously not bueno for me. But, oh, neither is missing all of this CS. So let's go ahead and just grab our W, a second point in that, just so I can have a longer range on it. See if I can get better autos off. And pretty much, I mean, I'm not totally in the clear if I just keep attacking or anything like that, but it will help. So definitely trying. Whoa! Alright, we got a hook off onto the Callista. The Nautilus coming in. There's first blood going down for us. And this Blitzcrank is locked up. And boom! Double kill for the Kog'Maw. A fantastic hook by Thresh. And a fantastic gank by the Nautilus as well. So overall, just that little exchange there will be so incredibly helpful to us. And my freaking horrible ass that can't even CS properly right now, but that'll put me at 2 kills, and I mean, at least I'm still ahead in CS, right? So that's a good sign. But let's see. Had to drink the last of my water. I apologize, friends. After just trying to record 2 videos in a row without water, got kind of difficult. So anyways, we are going to be rushing straight for a Trinity Force, which is pretty standard on Kog'Maw. Not really out of the norm. I could have gone for a BF sword in my first back right there, which would have been good as well. But on the other hand, all of the stats that Trinity Force provides are made use of by Kog'Maw, so it's still a very, very efficient item on him. And I don't really want to get a BF item until probably my 3rd or 4th item even. Maybe even later than that. Depends on what I'm feeling this game. Because the previous builds I've been using for these last 2 games were Trinity Force Bork, then into a, what's it called? Whoa, Kalista getting hooked here. I will talk here in just a second, guys. Alright, we may have to heal our Thresh. Let's go ahead and drop the heal on him right there. One more auto, and one more. Dropping the drop the slow, boosh! That'll put me on the killing spree. Getting the kill, Zac coming in, not gonna knock me up. And, I mean, they may get some damage off on me, but it won't matter. Let's just go ahead and juke that hook. And I think Zac DC'd. So I'm not going to kill Zac, I'm just going to kill the Blitzcrank instead. Because that would be kind of messed up of me to kill the Zac. So let's go ahead and not BBM as heck. And take out Blitzcrank's HP instead. So go ahead and drop the slow right there, just to be generally annoying. And I think Zac has stopped lagging at least, so that's good for him. I hope only the best for him. So maybe he didn't stop lagging. Maybe? Hopefully. Okay, yes, go home. Go home, little Zac. Go. Oh, darn it. Okay, it's okay. So, let's see. I used a lot of my mana right there. Picked up a 3rd kill onto that Kalista, and my Thresh complimented me, so I'll give him a little happy face to let him know that I acknowledge his compliment. You're doing great too, man. So I just want to let him know that he's doing a great job. Let's go ahead and make use of our potions though that we bought. Might as well get some use out of those puppies. And let's see. So 300 compared to the 1-2 Kalista. I only have 4 CS on her right now, so that should probably be a bit higher of a number. But it's not the worst thing in the world. So it looks like Rek'Sai just ulting back up towards top to get back up there a bit faster. There's not really any use otherwise for ult, sadly. But, you know, better than nothing, right? So let's go ahead and start using our living artillery to get these ganks off onto, or not ganks, but the damages off onto her. Because if we can do, well, anything we can, really, to get more damage off onto Kalista safely, that'll end up being really good for us. So let's go ahead and drop it right there. Nailed her again. And the reason I'm not trying to use it consecutively, if you guys don't know, is because if you cast your ultimate again rapidly between casts, it does end up making it so... Whoa! Thresh gonna get hooked up here. And let's see the hook. Whoa. Little out of the way of where Kalista was. I think, you know, had Kalista been very aggressive, that would have been a fine hook, and I believe it would have hit her. But Kalista chose not to go aggressive right there, so it just made him look kind of silly. But we know where your intentions were, Thresh. Have no fear. So it looks like we got Cassiopeia coming in. I'm going to go ahead and just take that lantern and get out of here after I drop the slow on Cass, just to make sure she was out. So let's go ahead and just pop our W, make sure we get that ward. Sadly, I don't think we can truly safely protect it entirely with Cass down here. But it's okay. It's okay. We got a lot of time from Cassiopeia out there. She's going to lose some minions to her tower, and we will hope that Lux is in the lead. So 70 to 66. It looks like she's doing pretty well. Good on ya. Good on ya, Lux. So hopefully Thresh, can you get it? Can you get it? Yeah, he can. What a beast. So that'll be another siege minion by the hands of Thresh. I do have enough money to get my Sheen right now, but even though I do have a huge advantage right now, I feel like I know better than to sit here and try and force anything with it. Because as Kog'Maw, I don't truly feel all that powerful. Ooh, this is a perfect time, because now I got this Nautilus right here, that flash coming out, looking like there's not going to be any ultimates dropped, but a flash, and whoop, Look at that. So I kind of let myself get hit by the hook there in a sense because of where Nautilus was. So I had no, Whoa! Looking like Blitzcrank gonna get hooked up here. He does not have his flash this time, and no lantern coming out. The flash hook from Nautilus, but the Kalista. Whoa! What? He is going back in, ladies and gentlemen, and that was probably not the best choice he's made. One more auto, one more. Boop. All right, use that and. Boop. Oh shit! Okay, come on, run back into range. Run back into range. Come here. Boop. No! Okay, Thresh has got it. Come on, Thresh, or Minions got it. So the Minions will be taking her out. Great job, Thresh and Minions. So I don't know. I'm sure there were things I totally could have done better there. I can't pinpoint them all other than just being generally. I could have been a bit closer, I think. But it's okay. Overall, that was still pretty good for us. We got Kalista and Thresh. For what I believe may have just been my life. Was it just mine or was it mine and Nautilus? Either way, at worst for us it was a 2 for 2, and we would still come out on top. So we picked up our Sheen on that back and a dagger to build into either Zeal or Berserker Greaves. And a lot of people could be asking why I choose to go Triforce over the BF start. Even though BF I think would have given more lane dominance, that's not really what I'm good at with Kog'Maw. Simply because I'm pretty much just not good at the champion in general. But, I don't know why. Okay, there's the blitz. So let's see. And there's the hook. Kind of expecting him to shoot it this way because that would be the logical way for me to go. So just kind of, whenever you're trying to juke people, just try and walk the way that, seems out of the ordinary. Because that's usually the way they'll have more success with a juke. So let's see if we can get up here in time. Looks like she already finished her Youmuu's? Interesting. So let's see if we can get up here in time. We will be right behind, and it looks like the hook coming out right there. How did that snare not get him? But let's see, this should be a kill. No, Lux, you whore! Oh, I wanted that red so bad. Alright, let's see, there's the hook. Oh, come on. Come on. Let me have it. Yes, Thresh is gonna let me have it. So, bop! Give me that red boof! Going into my hands. So the fadeaway living artillery kill, putting me at 5-1-1 so far. Looking good. So how close am I to affording my I can already get the Trinity Force. 12 minutes into the game, my CS could stand to be quite a lot better. But, fact of the matter is, I tend to make less risky plays overall. Anyways, when I'm on champions I'm truly uncomfortable with. So, if my playstyle seems different, I hope it's a little justified by that fact. Because I already told you guys, not very comfortable with this champion. But I do still enjoy playing him. I specifically, if I'm going to be honest with you guys, I definitely prefer playing him as AP Kog'Maw. So much more fun to me. But AD carry Kog'Maw is fun too. I think the reason I really stopped playing him the most is because when he fell out of meta, it wasn't for no reason. And it's not to say Kog'Maw is a bad champion, don't get me wrong. Kog'Maw is a fine champion, a fantastic champion if you play to his strengths. But when you're playing something like solo queue, he's not very great due to the fact that to be really effective as Kog'Maw, you really need your team protecting you. Because Kog'Maw's damage output, if he's untouched, is insane. The amount of damage he can pump out is incredible. And if you can let Kog'Maw get that damage out, if you're on the enemy team, you'll regret it. If he's on your team, you will sit there and be like, oh, praise the Lord. Either way you look at it, Kog'Maw is a beast of a champion if in the proper hands. And let's see. All right. So is he trying to get these for us? There's one there. Now let's go ahead and just bop that. Oh, I got a crit. That's kind of awkward. I was trying to get it lower for him, but we know Cassiopeia is coming down because we saw her like right around here. So we don't want to be too far forward. Okay, there she is. Now she's up in the lane, so I can go way up here, get some damage off, and it's looking like, whoa, what is going on? Try and take advantage of the range of my W while it's up. And it's looking like, whoa, that's going to be the Youmuu's coming out. Let's see. All right, the hook coming out there. And whoa, ultimate coming out. Boom, there's a kill. And dropping the ultimate there. Dropping, oh, okay. Okay, well, I guess, I mean, if you want. And Teleport. Okay. You know, I may have been able to get that kill had I stayed in, but I would rather just not die and let Blitzcrank get out instead. Because, I mean, his life isn't worth my life, you know what I mean? I mean, obviously, as a person, all lives are relatively equal in a sense. But in League of Legends, his life is not worth mine. As an AD carry, I would much rather me be alive and him be alive than me die and him die. If that makes sense. If that makes any sense. I hope it makes sense to you guys. Anyway, let's go ahead and push out the rest of this wave. Next up, of course, will be the Blade of the Ruined King after I finish my Berserker Greaves on this back. So my plan for this back will be Berserker Greaves, 2 longswords, and a few health potions. And that should actually augment our damage by quite a lot. He's gonna... I don't know what he was trying to do. Was he trying to interrupt me? I mean, I knew he wasn't gonna get to me in time, but still. Alright, go ahead and get this longsword. We're gonna get 2 of these instead of a Vampiric Scepter because this will give me more damage and I can buy a few potions for the sustain. But I know how far ahead I am right now. Kind of. Because the thing is, even though I've died less, she is right on par with me with CS. And she only has 2 less kills than me. But overall, we're actually not too far away. It looks like we got the teleport coming in from Rek'Sai. Maybe going to do something? Alright, dropping the E right there to see if I can slow her down a bit. Alright, I'm heading mid. It's looking like this is going to be quite the fiasco up middle here. So the Youmuu's coming out. There's the hook, and this will be an easy kill off for me. Boop. So there goes that. Putting me on the killing spree. Whoa! Zach coming in from downtown. And the Rek'Sai Q. Maybe. Ooh, Cassiopeia ultimate coming out. And the snare. Whoa! This is definitely a kill off on her. Great light binding by the Lux there. Putting me on the rampage. And now without their mid laner and a very low jungler, we should be totally fine to take this tower. Oh, Blitzcrank, what are you going to do, sweetie? You're just not going to get very much done there, aren't you, honey? So anyways, Rek'Sai ulted back up top just to get there in time. Make sure Yasuo couldn't get too much pushing done. Looking like he's actually going to duke it out with her. So let's see. Oh, the Queen's Wrath and the Q knockup last breath. Whoa! Barely getting outplayed by that Yasuo, but an outplay nonetheless. So Thresh will be skedaddling up in here. And thwap. Maybe? Maybe? Oh! Oh my goodness gracious! Oof. Oof. Almost outplays. The big outplay is coming from this Yasuo, though. He almost actually got out of that. But with all of our shenanigans up in the top side of the map, it's looking like we may have been able to just give them a free dragon, so courtesy of our team. Maybe Nautilus can get it. I doubt it, but maybe. So, no, hell no. Never mind. They were nowhere near. I thought they would not kill that fast. But that's okay. So, dragon going down over them. That was only the first dragon. It does suck, but at the same time, it's also not the biggest deal. Oh, Kalista getting hooked. Nautilus ultimate coming out with it, too. The Let's Bounce coming out. Let's see. Whoa! Blitzcrank going flying in the middle here. And another hook coming out onto Blitz. And let's just make sure we stay kind of out of it. And, well, I mean, that's positioning for you in a sense. But, ooh, what the hell? Lux trying to BM it or something? I don't know. But we'll show her who's boss. So let's actually just go ahead and throw our trinket ward over here so you can get this pink. And now let's call this, or not call this, but put our Bilgewater on our what's-a-who's. It's our 3 button, because that button is much more natural for my finger to hit. And there's Cassiopeia at her blue. We should go Shrekker with it, or Shrekker for it. So she is going to be over here at a very unfortunate time. And Lux, no, we're not doing this. Never mind. Some more lag issues right now, actually, for our team. Well, that was quite a pathetic attempt. Alright, dodge out on that, and I don't want none. I mean, truth be told, I don't really want to fight her. Because I know if I get caught out by the Cassiopeia ultimate and she starts getting a poison under my feet and spamming me with her Twin Fangs, I'm going to be hurting. Like, I will be feeling that in the morning. But for now, I just want to farm up a bit more and get to the point where I have my Blade of the Ruined King. And at that point, I will be immensely more powerful. Whoa! What the hell? I'm actually fucked. So let's go ahead and just drop as much off on her as we can. And bam! That'll be the return kill, at least I can get my Bork. Let's go ahead and get my Cathian Surprise up here for the minions. So, even though she did catch me with that, I think if I didn't turn the way I did, I'm really surprised that that stunned me because I was kind of sideways. But I think if I hadn't turned that way, I would have been able to kill her without dying myself. It's iffy, but I may have been able to do it. Zach, the flying blob coming in, but the Lux prismatic barrier, holy shit, popping both of them. Totally outplaying them entirely there. So now we have our Bork and our Blade of the Ruined King. So we have our big main items complete. Yasuo going in here. The hook from Thresh not going to land. Can I get here in time? And, well, it's looking like we lost the tower, and they're not going to get a kill out of it. So, boop. Let's go ahead and just see if I can come in here with my Bork in hand now and be ready to start doing massive damage. Because the Bork is actually, arguably, you know, the best item on Kog'Maw. Obviously, Trinity Force is very good. Bork is incredibly good as well, though, due to the fact that it synergizes so well with your Bioarcane Barrage, which is your W, if you don't know the names of your abilities. And if you don't know what the Bioarcane Barrage does, what that does as an ability is whenever you use it, it makes your attack range a lot longer for 8 seconds, I believe it's 8 seconds? Yeah, 8 seconds, and then it makes you do a percentage of your target's maximum health as bonus damage on your auto attacks. So when you have 2 items essentially doing that, Bork does current health though, as bonus magic damage or bonus damage. It synergizes a lot for a lot of bopping, and it makes it so you borderline don't even really need to get you know, your heavy AD items to really do the damage. You pretty much just need to stay alive and consistently pew pew pew, which is actually the build I kind of want to try this game on Kog'Maw. The more attack speed focused build. Oh, that hook on Cass! Looking like this is going to be another good fight for us. And as long as I just stay safe and sound in the back, I should be totally safe from danger. So let's see it. Oh, Lux and Nautilus with the double kill in mid. Great job. And actually, as I was saying though, I think the build I want to try this game, like all the builds or not all the builds, but the build I've been consistently trying. Whoa, what the heck is she right here for? The living artillery coming out. One more auto, and oh, I don't have a heal. So, boop, 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 boop. There we go. Get that killed. Not even needing to use the Bork pet or active, because, I mean, I feel like I should be a lot more lenient with using my item actives, but I'm usually not, just because I'm weird like that. I always sit there and think I want to save them until I actually feel I need them. Which I've gotten a lot better from the times where I would just straight up forget to use them. I don't usually just forget now, at least. So that's the good news. Whoa, that did he just get pulled through the wall? What the fuck? That hook just pulled him through the wall. What? That was the weirdest hook. Okay, whatever. Great hooks though. This Thresh is truly a beast. Anyways, the other thing I actually wanted to say to you guys real fast was that one thing that I am doing that is totally preference based is actually leveling my Q second. You can level Q or E second on Kog'Maw. It doesn't really matter which one you choose, because you know they both have their own benefits, but you guys gotta understand that if you're going for more auto attacking, leveling up Q is better, because not only does it increase the damage and the amount of shred that the Q provides, it also, whoa, the hook coming out on the blitz, and oh, there's the Callista ultimate. Now let's see, bop. Oh, I missed Callista. All right, where is she? Boop. And boop. There she is. Okay, so I was guessing pretty closely where she was, but I couldn't seem to get her. Oh my goodness, these hooks! I'm in a bad spot! Alright, flash out of the Zac jump. Let's go ahead and get out of this. Let's bounce here. Just keep walking away and kiting him, and this is going to be good. So let's kill Zac before he can reglobulate and come back to life behind our back. And all of the dodging will be coming out today. So let's see the living barrage. I'm just sucking. So let's go ahead and get this dragon. Definitely going to be the better choice to make. I do have 2,600 gold at the moment, so that's a pretty righteous amount even. And you know, I want this blue. So, whoop. Whoa, look at that damage. Yasuo looking like he is going down. The big death sentences. Holy Christ. Alright, the blue coming out for me. And, oh, what a shame. Alright, well, every dog has his days. Occasionally, not everyone can be perfect. So, Thresh had to... He was bound to miss one hook eventually, right? But anyways, let's go ahead and get this dragon. And then... we'll see. Actually, no, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do the fun. Yeah, let's try it. Let's fucking try it. This build entails getting a Phantom Dancer right after you get your Bork. And as you guys can see now with my items that I have 2.04 attack speed, meaning I'm attacking 2.04 times per second. That's pretty quick. The max attack speed on League of Legends that you can have is 2.5 attacks per second. So we're getting up there. And the other choice I could have had was actually Runan's Hurricane. But this item is for sure superior. And let's see, there's the flash. And whoop, let's not get hit by that. So, as you guys can see, the amount of movement speed and the amount of damage that my Pew Pew does now is actually pretty real and immense. So let's just go ahead and try and make good use of it. I'm sorry if my A clicking is annoying to you guys the way I bring up the reticle. I'm just way more used to A clicking as opposed to shift right clicking for the auto attacks that way. So I do apologize to you guys for that. Let's not get hooked. Whoa, looking like we got some big stuff going off here. Step over to the side, make sure we don't get stuck in Zack's Let's Bounce. And the pew pew pew. Oh, the wind wall coming out. Let's go ahead and see. Pew pew pew. That will not be a kill. But let's see the teleport coming out onto my ward, and it's looking like that was probably not the greatest choices ever made. So, and boop, let's go ahead and get that Bork active off on her, and maybe, whoop, bam, not going to be a kill, but Rek'Sai picking it up himself, or herself, excuse me. And let's go ahead and just take this tower down. So our positioning has been pretty spot on, if you ask me. Overall, I'm keeping myself way out of danger, while also doing a good job of maintaining consistent damage output. See now, if she just does stuff like that, uh-oh. So my my positioning has failed me. I got very cocky and didn't see Blitzcrank coming in with those home guards. Granted, that's pretty hard to just see, but you know, it's okay. So that'll be the surrender. Actually, 17, 3, and 8 for our final score. Will be a very good game for us. Overall, other than that little cockiness at the end, I hope I gave you guys a great example on how to use this champion a bit more effectively if you didn't know how to previously. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like it if it helps me out. If you want to, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, or my second channel. All four links will be in the description below. And as always, I love you guys. Hope you have a wonderful day. Peace!